Hi, I'm Rosa Nagashi, and things are changing over here. Sorry about that. My manager told me that I need to grab people's attention in the first few seconds of a video. I recently did a special stream in which I made a lot of announcements and generally talked about what's happening to me, this channel, and the general state of the world right now. Now, we didn't have enough time to get to that last part, but I made this little video to summarize everything for your viewing pleasure. First of all, I look different. As some of you may know, I've been using a customized pre-made model ever since I debuted last year, and for the last few weeks, a fully new and original model has actually been in the works. We had originally planned it to be ready roughly right around now, but very early in we realized that was way too much of a crunch, so instead we decided to just really take our time with it and not give ourselves a hard deadline. I was kind of getting bored of this look though, and I wanted some sort of a change, which is what you're seeing here. The hairstyle that you're seeing is actually very similar to what we're going for on the new model, so you'll see that whenever it's ready. I'm also in a new place. My old overlays were all made in a very short amount of time just to have something ready for my debut, and they were always intended to be replaced relatively early. Unfortunately, I have a severe case of the ADHD, so we never actually did this. Just like my own look, I started getting very bored of the general vibe of my stream a few months ago, and this finally got me to redo all of that from scratch and turn it into something that I am much, much happier with. It was made by DreamArt, and it's genuinely one of the nicest assets that I've ever had in my stream. It's made me so much more excited to just be here and do things even if there's nothing too interesting going on, because at least there's still a cool background and I'm like in a cozy little space. So it's genuinely been fantastic. I really hope that you like the look of it too. Next up, let's talk about videos. As you can probably tell, I haven't really uploaded a video to this channel in a while. I've mostly just been doing streams. Most of the videos on here have always been focused on music in some way, either it being music that I've made or me talking about music of some kind, and I don't want to change that, but it has a few problems. For the last few months, almost all of the music work that I've done has been for other people. I've been doing a lot of mixing and vocal productions for a bunch of different VTubers, and it's genuinely been the coolest thing I have ever done. I love my job, I love my work, but so much time and effort goes into that I don't really have a lot of time left to make music on my own for this channel. So I've come up with a solution for that. On this channel, instead of just making music, I'm also going to be making videos about my work in the VTubing and music industry. Maybe I'll break down a project I worked on recently, like this song cover that has almost 60 different VTubers in it, or talk about fun experiences that I've had with some of the people that I've worked with. I even want to make actual educational videos that talk about what goes into making a cover or an original song from both the perspective of a VTuber or that of a mixer, so that you, as either a VTuber or an enjoyer of VTubers, can learn how these things actually get made. Now, I do recognize that this is quite a leap away from the videos that you used to see here, and if those are not for you, that's completely fine. If you enjoy my streams, I have something else for you. Introducing Rosa Nagashi Replay. I'm launching a second channel that's dedicated entirely to longer videos of me playing through entire games, or quest lines in games, or doing collabs with people, and basically any kind of stuff that you've previously seen me do on stream. These videos will be put together using footage from a bunch of the streams that I've done over the last 2 years, and obviously any future streams, but they'll be edited down to remove any downtime that you would normally want to skip, but couldn't because you're watching it live. My VODs often draw quite a lot of people towards them, which is awesome, but I want that content to be available in a slightly more digestible way so that you don't have to skip past a starting soon screen or skip a bathroom break, or if generally nothing interesting is really going on. And this channel is where you'll be able to find that. The first few videos will be going up onto this channel over the next few weeks, and they'll be taken mostly from streams that were done relatively early on in my VTubing career, so if you've only joined us here recently, it's probably stuff that you may or may not have seen before. Over time though, I want this channel to catch up more closely with recent streams, and just have this become a place where you can find anything that I've played recently if you didn't manage to make the stream, without needing to bother skipping through the VOD. These videos are still going to be very long. I'm not going to cut down an 11-hour Honkai Star Rail quest into a 1-hour video, for example. They're very much meant as kick back and relax kind of videos that you can put on your second monitor while you spend 10 hours soft resetting a shiny Pokemon. Or while you work, I guess. I don't know, I'm not your mom, I can't tell you what to do. If you're looking for more highly edited, faster-paced content, you can expect that here on the main channel in the form of those VTubing industry videos that I talked about earlier. Next up, let's talk streams. It's no secret that I've been inconsistent with streams lately. Please don't look at the dates on my VODs. Please, no, please, please, no. That's changing. Thanks to my manager, hi Typho, I love you, you can expect streams on a much more consistent schedule now. Here on YouTube, I'm aiming to stream twice a week, every Wednesday and every Friday. On Twitch, I'm doing one stream every weekend, either on Saturday or on Sunday. Now, some of you might be confused, because usually I've streamed on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time, and I won't be doing that anymore for really one main reason. I'm not really able to focus on both platforms and take advantage of all of their features at the same time. When both sites are so vastly different, I tend to not really take advantage of either of their features in order to keep the viewing experience relatively the same no matter what platform you choose to watch on. If I stream on one platform at a time, I can tailor the stream much more to the platform that I'm streaming on, like adding channel points back to my Twitch streams, for example, or doing more members-only streams here on YouTube. Now, don't worry, if you're someone who typically only watches on Twitch and you don't really like watching streams on YouTube, you'll be able to find the stream VODs right here on this channel after they're done, and you can watch edited down versions of some of my streams on the Rosa Nagashi replay channel. If you're usually only watching on YouTube and you don't really like Twitch, I also have a solution for you. Introducing the Rosa Nagashi Archive, another channel because I'm greedier than the people they talk about in the Bible. The Rosa Nagashi Archive channel is very simple. All of my Twitch VODs will be posted here within about a day, so you can catch up on anything that you missed. And the occasional Twitch VOD will also be edited down and posted on the Rosa Nagashi replay channel for you to enjoy. Whew, that was a lot. You still with me? Because that's not all. I have one more very, very big announcement. I have merch! I've collabed together with Rachit Merch to bring you a sticker sheet of a bunch of crimes being committed against me, and a large sticker of your favorite creature staring at you with her big autistic eyes. Put her on your laptop, put her on your PC case, your notebooks, your walls. I'm already inside them anyway. And whatever other unholy places you're considering and hopefully do not tell me about. We also have a full collection of magnets, so you too can terrorize your family by sticking that weird woman on the internet you're so normal about onto your fridge. A huge shout out to Ray for giving me this opportunity. I never thought I'd actually be able to have a physical thing of myself out there in the world, and it's genuinely a dream come true. These stickers and magnets are not limited time products. They ship within 7 business days, so they'll get to you really fast, and they'll be available to order at any time you want on the Rachit Merch store. Still though, you should pretend like they're time limited and will go away soon, and buy now! Buy them! Go buy it now, or else I will explode the store! So, my manager has advised me that maybe it's not a good idea to publicly state my intent to blow up my merch provider. Anyway, the merch is available to purchase now at rachitmerch.com/collection/Rosa-Nagashi. That's rachitmerch.com/collection/Rosa-Nagashi. Buy now, buy now! Before I go, I just want to say a few sappy words real quick. Feel free to click off the video if you're not into that sort of thing. If you don't know where to go, the merch link in the description is a good place to click. I first want to shout out my manager Typho, who's genuinely done so much for me over the last few months. I've had some really, really rough times working in this industry over the last few years, and if it wasn't for them, I probably would have given up on this a long time ago. They also just really helped me get my shit together when I needed it. They got me in contact with my merch provider, helped me organize everything to make all of these announcements happen, and overall they've just been a really good friend to be around. I also want to thank my partner, Atlas, who has been instrumental in making all of this happen. If they didn't straight up make a thing that you're looking at, like the art that you find on the merch, the new visual update of my model, or any of my new emotes, then at the very least they either helped me find what I needed or gave me a lot of input on something that I was making myself. They are absolutely my mental and creative rock, and none of this would have been possible without them. Lastly, I just want to thank you for sticking around. I know that I haven't been the most reliable creator, especially recently, and in today's day and age where literally any kind of entertainment is just a click away, it means a lot that there's still a few of you left and that some fresh faces pop in every now and then. I quite honestly have no fucking clue if any of the things I'm doing are going to gain any traction, help me grow, or provide any new opportunities to me. But at the end of the day, knowing that there have always been a few people smiling because of something that I did is already a bigger motivator than I can ask for, and I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for that. Genuinely. That being said, while your support is awesome in whatever way it comes, have you heard about these cool new stickers and mag- Wait, you're still here? Did I miss something? Did I not talk about everything? Hold up, let me check my notes. Oh, right! I said I would talk about the state of the world too, didn't I? Right, so... Let's see, page 7... So basically, the world is